I got a clarification question. I'm running sheet for community. They write on the back of the agenda stuff. So I got a whole page, this meeting, this meeting, this meeting, this meeting, and no notes. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the December 12th, 2024 accounts payable meeting. I would ask that we have a motion for approval of the minutes of 11/14/24. So moved.
Support.
Motion by Commissioner Collins, supported by Administrator Murphy. Any additions or corrections? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying yes. Opposed, no. Motion carried, and we'll review the accounts approval from the last three accounts payable runs. Questions? I really have none. They must have done an excellent job with these. The only just clarification. The run for 11/27, 10 pages long, pages 2 and 3. I saw several restitutions to people. Now, I assume these are court-ordered restitutions.
Yes, that's correct. I believe.
When the restitution is done, do we pay the recipient and then collect from the individual, or do we collect from the individual and pay the recipient?
We do not pay until we have collected.
Okay. That's all I have, Mr. Chairman. Okay, I had a few on each one, so give me a minute here, but on the 11/25 run, on page 5, we have an unmet needs for DSH reimbursement, $1,000 for Stonehenge Apartments.
Yes, I believe that's a program that is grant funded to assist with the rent of a senior. I believe that is all
A
grant.
grant fund? Okay. Did you hear that? Everyone?
No, I did not hear what he said.
Talking to,
Oh, sorry. I believe that is a grant funded program that is to meet the needs of a senior that is
Mm.
I believe is disabled in some way.
okay. And on page 6, on the probate court, it said Susie Q. Tan attorney fees. We pay for. Or is it the Wayne Wilson? Is he the attorney and we pay him and we were looking at Susie Q or something?
Yes, we pay yes, we're paying Wayne Wilson for that's probably the person that we are he is representing.
Okay. And then one other one on that run, on page 7, somehow we were reimbursed an employee in the sheriff's department, $1,344 for tires.
That was not an employee for the sheriff's department. A civilian got caught in a tire strip that was placed down.
Oh, when they're having a pursuit and we need.
Yes, the
Stop stick.
pursuit,
called it.
yes,
Got
got caught in pursuit. So we reimbursed his tires.
So we were in the process of pulling the strips back off the street and they're off to the side when a person went through and caught them on their tires. So we replaced their tires. That's what
Wow.
that is.
How interesting. Okay.
And it is not the person that they were trying to stop. It is a different, person. I should
Right.
clarify that. It
That's good to know. Okay.
was an unrelated party.
Let me see if I have anything on the 12. I think I had something. Oh, on the 12/3 report. On page 3, the Drain Commission, we had a whole bunch of receipts for $100 each for Allen Edwin Home Builders LLC, but it just says receipt and then it goes down 100, 100, 100, 100.
So, these are bonds for the receipt numbers where they paid in the bond.
Okay, thank you. And then
got that one. Okay, that's all for that one. I got one more here. On the 12-10 run, I just happened to notice on, Kim, you or Paul, either one, if you, I'm sure you know, the, holiday lighting service, tree lights installation, so we pay, for, did the mayor get money for those and then and he gives it to us and then we pay it? Is that?
I believe we take, someone donates, basically they donate to us to, provide that, and then we pay from that donation.
Gotcha. I figured that's probably what it was, but I just wanted to, okay. Judge Sal on page 2, I thought it was kind of interesting. We had a door repair for $550 for a locksmith. That's quite a lock, huh?
Um,
You got it, or want me to take it?
I'll let you take.
Okay. We have a series of work, we're doing repair work on a number of doors. We're doing some refobbing and rekeying, and they're using some of their ARPA funds for some of that work to be done. And so that happens to be the cost for that area. But there are other doors that are being done and
Oh,
and were done earlier.
Okay, okay. Very-
This is not a door, it's some doors.
Well, that one in particular may be the one door. I don't recall exactly, but I know we just got done with the third floor
Gotcha, okay.
previously, so I think they're down on the second floor, and there's certain doors that are being targeted to be either rekeyed or refobbed because they haven't been in quite some time. And we've noticed that there seem to be some master keys floating around.
Okay.
So.
Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
Good to know. So, and I just happened to see, because the county clerk, we had early voting election ballot set up and $4,000. Are we pretty well reimbursed for early voting through the state?
Yes, I believe the state reimburses for early voting, for all the costs associated with early voting.
So like when we get these bills, we send them off to the state and then they reimburse us?
Yes, they're,
Good.
we collect the invoices and.
I'd like to hear that, something from the state, so.
Yeah, I would like to hope that that continues. I don't know what that looks like going down the road, but at least right now they are covering those costs.
Okay. On page 4, under the Department of Aging, I see we replaced a freezer fan for $6,500.
Yes, I believe this is a commercial freezer.
Is it the whole freezer?
No, it's
That
an
makes
exhaust
sense if
system.
it's 6,500, but this says fan.
It's an exhaust system for a large cold freezer.
Oh,
At the Adrian Center.
oh,
Yeah.
okay. It's part of a, wow. Okay. Okay, so those were the same. Those would have been permits, because you answered that on the last one. On page 9 of the youth center, there was a donation, but a check was paid out for $1,000. So is that something that comes in here and then we reissue a check to the center?
Yes, that's exactly what happened. They donate, they make a donation to the Maury Spear campus, and a portion of that gets, gets sent to the Lenawee Youth Center because it's a donation for both places.
Okay. I think that's all of them I got. Yep, that's all I had. Administrator Murphy, anything? Dan, nobody else?
No.
A motion would be in order to pay the vouchers.
So moved.
Support?
Motion by Commissioner Collins, supported by Administrator Murphy. Discussion. Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying yes.
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 Opposed, no. Motion carried. Other business, just a refresher on 12/26, we'll be having the final accounts pay, no?
The final accounts payable meeting for the year will be on December 23rd. Currently, based on our meeting every other week schedule, the next meeting is scheduled for December 26th. And I think we're just looking for the committee to formally, cancel that meeting, and then we will pick up in January,
I agree.
if that's what you'd like to do.
Yeah. Is the county off that day too? The day after Christmas?
No, we are back. We have the 24th and 25th.
Wow.
Yes.
A motion would be in order to cancel that meeting.
So moved.
Support.
Motion by Commissioner Collins, supported by Administrator Murphy, so we'll just carry those over till the first meeting in January. Discussion. Hearing none. All those in favor signify by saying yes.
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 Opposed, no. Motion carried. That meeting's canceled. Any public comment? Yes.
I don't have it.
Administrator.
Obviously, I'm not public, but I just, as a reminder, we will be, bless you. We will be having, as I indicated, the year-end accounts payable meeting on the 23rd. It's a Monday. I believe we are set for, I think it's 9:30 or 10 o'clock. But that meeting will last quite a bit. So just a reminder that we'll be here for a little bit. The finance team is working, especially our budget analysts are working on reviewing all of the county budgets, both general fund and non-general fund, to make any recommendations on budget adjustments that we are anticipating for the year end. It is a complicated issue, especially when it gets to personnel, because some of our payroll will fall into January. And so she's having to go and kind of take a look at what that is so that we can know that that's going to come back into the 2024 year. So she's currently going through making sure we don't have any of the big year-end purchases and talking to some of the departments about their budgets that are close. So there's a lot of work going on behind the scenes in preparation for that meeting. And that meeting will take a little bit, but we'll try to get you the information as soon as possible so you can review it prior to the meeting.
Perfect.
I have it scheduled at 9:30.
9:30. Thank you.
Okay, everyone set on that? Thank you, Administrator Murphy. Any other business to bring before the committee? Hearing none, a motion to adjourn would be in order.
So moved.
Support.
Motion by Commissioner Collins, supported by Administrator Murphy. All those in favor signify by saying yes.
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 Opposed, no. Motion carried.